I do think I'm gonna go around these guys here. This is the advantage of having a scooter. When we can just do this. Boom, boom, later, guys. And 59 on the dash after I let off even a little. 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of wheel spin. Coming in hot. Welcome back, guys. I found a nice palm tree here. This is the first review I've ever done in a nice warm place like this. We're in Mississippi today, Biloxi, Mississippi. It's time to talk about this Maxfun scooter, so let's take a closer look here and we'll go over it from top to bottom like we always do, and then we'll show some riding clips. This is gonna be a unboxing first impressions video. I do think we're gonna have an updated video in about a month or two when we have a lot more miles. So stay tuned for the next video for sure. As you can see, it's a massive scooter. 72 volt, 35 amp hours, plenty of range for any sane person. I think the biggest selling point of this is it has every premium option you can get on it. So we'll just glance over really quick. It has Magura brakes. These are the best brakes you can really get on the market. It has PMT tires on it, stock. The best tires you can get on in the market. Adjustable shocks. These are Exaform 291Rs. Arguably one of the best shocks you can get on the market. It has this screen, a little bit hard to see out here in full sunlight, but I really like this screen. Comes with a premium button cluster here. This is completely metal, super nice. They light up at night. Really good build quality on these components. Now the battery is hot swappable, whatever you want to call it. I did not bring the key. I forgot the key for it, so I can't show you that, but I do think I have a clip from when I opened the scooter up, so I'll just show you that. Let's see if we can get the screen a little more visible for you. We got 147 miles on this scooter right now. That's pretty decent mileage. Like I said, we've only had this for a couple weeks and we are on the road right now. You're gonna see some scratches and stuff on this scooter when we go around it. One thing I did notice right here is that these side covers are made of metal, not plastic like on most scooters. So they are a lot more robust when you're taking it in and out of the vehicles like this. This is just from us traveling right now. In and out of the car, it's tough on the scooters, you know, they can get messed up pretty easily. But they're holding up great. I don't really care about a little couple paint scratches. At the end of the day, we're on a mission right now to scoot in every state. It's gonna have a few casualties here or there. Start off quick with these grips. These are called Pro Palm. They're probably my favorite grips. I have the same grips on my RS. Those were from Maxfun. Great grips. Really like these. Soft, supple, ergonomic, perfect grips in my opinion. The brakes, like we've said, are the best you can get on the market. Magura brakes are typically about a $500 upgrade for these things. They literally stop on a dime. Why do they stop on a dime? Because they have 4 brake pads and 4 pistons instead of the standard nut brake or zoom brake, which typically has 2 pads and 2 pistons. So you got double the stopping power, double the stopping force of your normal brakes on scooters, and so that does really help. It's definitely a premium upgrade. Like I was saying, most people will never experience Magura brakes just because they're so expensive. It's not really worth putting $500 brakes on most scooters and upgrading, but when it's stock like this, it is totally worth it. It is the best brakes you can get, and I wish more hyper scooter companies would move towards these brakes. They're the best. Like I was saying, this is very nice build quality, but what does it have on it? We got a blinker. Turn the scooter back on here. Scooter comes with NFC chips, but it also comes with a code system, so if you don't have your chip, you can get in still with a couple button clicks. All right, let's test the horn. Pretty loud for a beeper. I feel like most of the time beepers are way quieter than that. I would like it to have a real horn, but that's okay. The beeper works great for bike paths and stuff. Headlights, let me show you this. We do have a night clip here. I want to overlay just to show you at night the headlights, because there's actually 3 different functions with the headlight. You can have it on headlight mode, you can have it on strobe mode, or you can have it on both. So it is kind of a cool headlight. I've never seen this headlight before on any scooter, and it's cool. Obviously we have double single, that's going to switch between dual and single mode, and then we have our power button and our blinkers. I'll show you the blinkers here real quick. Get that in the back. Moving over, we mentioned the screen here. It's got, let's see if I can get it for you. It's got trip, gears, speedometer, and the odometer. It's very basic. There's not a whole lot of P settings on this scooter yet, but we're gonna get some more added. I've been talking with the brand, especially the electronic braking P setting. So there's gonna be some upgrades to this unit that I even have. Is just more of a sort of production unit that will have some changes before the final production unit. This handlebar is stock. I have not changed this yet. Typically I would upgrade that, but it seems good. It seems sufficient. I may get a little longer one on it when we get home, but for now it's working great. Throttle on this is a standard throttle you see on a lot of different scooters. It does have a little bit of dead space. That's just how these throttles are. This is an off-the-shelf throttle. I do think you could swap this for pretty much any other throttle and get it running with other throttles of your preference, whether it be a different thumb throttle or a finger throttle, but as of now this works fine. I'm probably not going to change it on this scooter myself. Moving down a bit here, you see this has like an extended neck on it from here to here. It makes the scooter a little bit taller than other scooters. I think if you're a bigger person, definitely look at this scooter, because it's definitely the biggest 10-inch scooter you could buy. A lot of 10-inch scooters are getting a little small these days. Even like the awesome scooters that I've been reviewing, those are like tiny. They're like half the size of this, half the weight, very small. And you look at it on a piece of paper, it's a 10-inch scooter, it looks almost the same, but this is just massive. It's a massive scooter. It is the biggest, fastest 10-inch scooter on the market for sure. They sent me this with this nice bag. I kind of assume yours will probably come with this too. And has a hook here for when you fold it down. Obviously when you bring the handlebars down, you want to have a hook so that it all is easy to lift. Here's a little just look at the headlight quick, but let's move down the stem here. Maxfun. This has a pretty decent folding mechanism, has a safety pin here, and then all you have to do is use your hand here to unscrew this. So pretty simple. Stays nice and tight. I don't have any complaints about it. Easy to use. We've been folding it, unfolding it every day on this trip, and it's totally fine. Move down further. I love the shocks. I love everything about the PMT, the Magura brakes. Very high torque motors on here. This thing absolutely rips. And that's the one thing I'm kind of having trouble getting, is some acceleration statistics on this trip. It's just been kind of hard where there's a lot of clouds and stuff, but I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully today I can get you some real acceleration numbers like 0 to 30, 0 to 40 and such, so that we can compare this with other scooters on the market, because it is very fast. It's 40 amp controllers in here, 72 volts, so it's very similar acceleration to me as the InMotion RS Lite. Very similar to that. So if you're looking for something in that category, they also said the price is going to be similar to that too, about $2,600. So they're directly competing with InMotion RS Lite on this type of category of scooter here. 72 volt, 35 amp hour. It does have quite a few other features, so it makes it quite competitive against that InMotion. But I do think they're both great scooters. I would not recommend one over the other at this point. because it depends on your needs. It depends on your use case. Do you need the removable battery? You know, do you need 10-inch tires or bigger tires, 11-inch tires? It all kind of depends, you know. The trade-off on the tires here, these 10-inch tires are going to be a lot more nimble, and they're going to have a little more acceleration than if you put an 11-inch tire on this motor. There is a trade-off there if you want to have a more nimble scooter or if you want to have a more stable scooter with the 11-inch tire. And it's not to say this is unstable at all. We have a ton of clips going full speed on all kinds of roads with this now, and this thing is very stable. So there's nothing really like you're wishing for more stability at this point. I think that these tires here, what they don't tell you is, yeah, they're 10-inch, but they're 10 by 3.5. So they're an extra inch wide over a normal 10-inch tire, and that really, really helps with the stability. This is really just like the epitome of what a 10-inch scooter could be. When you look at all those other things like V-sets and Cabo Mantises and all that stuff, it's like, it could be this powerful, this much range with every bell and whistle on it, but it's not, because they're just kind of cheaping out. Really impressed with this scooter. Want to know more, you can go check on the Kickstarter. It just launched. I will have an update video, like I say, in a month or so, where I'll have probably 500 miles on it, and I'll have a lot more to tell you. As of right now though, definitely go look at the Kickstarter. It's competitive. It's a good scooter. I think you're going to enjoy it. Super fun. As they call it, Maxfun. Alright guys, welcome to Louisiana. We're in a new state today. If you guys following along on our journey, we're going to every state to ride scooters. For you guys that don't care about that, we're doing a review today. This is a review for the Maxfun 10 Max, starting on Kickstarter, I believe today. Today's actually Monday, the 31st, when I'm shooting this video of March. But this scooter, I've had it about a month. We've got, let's see, 116 miles on it so far. I'm gonna go give it a good ride here. These roads in Louisiana here down by New Orleans are extremely flat. So they're perfect for us to run some top speed tests. So let's go rip it up. We only have like 1 hour until there's a giant thunderstorm coming. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. We're about to flip a U-ey and just rip it all the way down. This way is the Mississippi River, a few miles, and then straight that way is Lake Pontchartrain. So we'll rip it all the way down this way, and then all the way down this way. Give you guys a nice long rip on the scooter. I do think I'm gonna go around these guys here. This is the advantage of having a scooter, right? Why wait for all this nonsense when we can just do this, right? Boom, boom, later, guys. Woohoo! I don't know why I was waiting there. See, the scooter's got plenty to get up. Cruises beautifully. Super stable. Right up to 53, and I can tell there's a big bit of a wind right here. So we'll probably hit more than that on the way back. Oh, there's lightning, holy shit. Whoop, whoop. Scooter's got enough power to slice and dice it even down here. Fantastic brakes too. The Magura really is phenomenal. It doesn't really matter what city we're in, guys. The scooter is the fastest thing on the road, period, because you're just zooming past every stoplight. It doesn't even matter, really. Woo! Now we're getting up there, 53. I gotta put my visor down for us to really get top speed. Alright. We'll talk about this headlight too. The bracket's a little loose. I just haven't gotten it tightened all the way down. Not really an issue yet because we're not riding at night really on this trip, or we're trying to avoid it mostly, but Yeah, we're riding in New Orleans in a rainstorm, baby. Woo! What a way to test a scooter. And this place is nuts. You either wait like an hour for this shit, or you just do your own thing here, because the lights are just terrible. It's Monday morning out here, so there's quite a bit of traffic, people rushing to work. It's like, you know, 7:30 in the morning right now. That's our key to go. These roads are just so flat down here though. I've never in my life seen such flat roads that it just makes scooting really nice. Scooters are really powerful all the time, no hills to deal with. Uh-oh, I think I just felt a drop of rain. Uh-oh. This ride's gonna get definitely cut short a little bit, but I think what we'll do is I'll end up picking up, we'll finish this review in the next spot. We're gonna be in Biloxi, Mississippi area. So you may see me talking here a little later in this video in another place, just because I'm feeling a little rain right here. But I want to at least show you the river, show you that we made it. We're down here at the river, so the scooter's plenty freaking fast. As you saw, I can definitely hold any type of road you've got at home probably with ease. This is like the police station over here too, by the way. Good test for the scooter, see if it's got the control. Yeah. 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 And here is the Mississippi River, guys. All right, let's try and make it back down the other way now real quick to Lake Pontchartrain. I want to see it in the daytime. I only saw it last night real quick for a second, and it was like too dark to see. So let's come down here quick and peep that. Yeah, scooter's got plenty of turning to get you through most places. That's the biggest advantage of 10-inch tires, really, is that you have way more agility than an 11-inch tire scooter. So obviously with the 11-inch you have more stability, but with the 10-inch you have more agility. That's the trade-off between tire size on these scooters. And something like this is so powerful, it's super fast, but it still has quite a bit of agility just because of these smaller tires on it. Definitely got our first couple drips of rain there, which if you ride a scooter, you know that means it's real scary right now. I'm fucking scared. I don't like getting scooters wet. I don't like getting wet myself, and not only that, it's kind of risky with a lot of the electronics. And most scooters are not very waterproof. They might say you could wash it under a hose or whatever, but that's about the most. But man, I gotta tell you guys real quick about what we did last night. We went to get some seafood boil down in downtown New Orleans there, and when we pulled up, there was this just insane burnout like car show going on. It was definitely like unsanctioned, like crazy. I got a couple clips to show you guys, but that was like the coolest shit I've ever seen. It's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dudes just doing burnouts, doing wheelies on their dirt bikes, doing everything that you've ever seen. It was crazy. All right, here we got some more raindrops on my helmet now. It's when we really gotta be careful. When the road starts to get wet is when it's the most slippery. And these tires we're on are actually pretty good. These are called PMT E-Fires. They do have a nice tread on it that should definitely work fine on these roads, even if they're wet. So I'm not worried about the tread on this scooter, but I think one thing, if it gets really wet, is you're gonna have to turn the power down. It's the type of scooter where you're already peeling out normal, and when it gets wet, it's gonna get a little squirrely. So definitely be careful on wet roads during your acceleration, but during the driving, the actual scooting and the braking and everything, it works great. It works great when you're not pushing the tires to the maximum capabilities. You got plenty of traction. I should have ran this light too. I could have easily made it. There was a cop back there. He went past us. I think we're all right. Scooter hits the gaps just fine. I love this thing. Honestly, for a 10-inch scooter, this is probably the best 10-inch scooter in the world. There's not a whole lot more you could upgrade with the Magura, with the adjustable KKE shocks. It even has a steering damper on it we put on, see? It's got it all. I think we're way here. One sec. Let's take a look at the scooter here. It's a beautiful scooter. A couple things are gonna get fine-tuned. They told me that these fenders are 3D printed and this bracket's gonna change a little bit on the damper, but in general I think the scooter is pretty much how it's going to be for the final people that get it from Kickstarter. Let's do a couple of speed runs here before it gets too wet. Let's try one-handed at 40 is very stable, by the way. It's pretty stable for 10-inch tires. That's actually crazy. I am getting quite a few drops now on my helmet, and this is starting to feel a little bit insane, so we're not going to go too much longer. I'm not going to risk my neck just to finish this review today, because like I said, we can go finish it up in Mississippi. I have no problem with that, and finish it for you tomorrow, guys. It's no total rush here to risk my neck just to do this. We did get a good ride here, and though I would like to get the draggy set up in Mississippi as well. So I don't know if it's worth waiting another day to get you guys a lot better statistics for acceleration and stuff. Then we'll probably just add more clips to this review tomorrow. So if anything else happens here, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we're just going to cruise it a couple more miles. Probably just let it be in silence so you can listen to the sounds of the road and the scooter. I'd be a little more patient if it wasn't raining, but we got places to be. I gotta get you down here to the lake real quick. There it is, 55 on the dash, 57. Cruises beautifully, guys, like really, really stable. I can't put that in enough. This is a very stable scooter. Extra wide 10-inch tire really helps with it, because it's not a normal 10-inch tire. Normal 10-inch tires are 10 by 3. This one's 10 by 3.5, so it's got an extra ½ inch of width, which really gives it a lot more grip on the road. Really feels nice riding this thing. Make the lights. Yeah. Jordan would be kind of mad if I got a ticket. Wow, look at that lightning. Pass a couple people, make this light. The scooter cruises, man. 59 on the dash after I let off even a little. Right by the cops. Whoops. Woo! Riding in a rainstorm in Louisiana. Let's go. We're almost down here to the lake, guys. I'm just going to show you the lake really quick. We're honestly going straight to the police station too. That's right where the lake is. So hopefully they didn't get me. And over here we have the police station over there. And this way, let me show you the lake. Wow, it's huge. Looks like an ocean to me almost. Woo! That was a good rip. Luckily, the cops didn't get us there. We were going a little bit too fast, so sorry to any officers watching about that. I was just really trying to get the top speed. This is a beautiful road over here that we don't have roads like that where I'm from, that just straight, perfect, flat, no potholes, like perfection of a road, right? So I gotta rip it. This is I won't be back again, don't worry. But yeah, we easily hit 59 there on the dash. We'll confirm all the more speeds in a few days here, hopefully tomorrow or today if the weather cooperates in Biloxi, Mississippi. That's our next stop. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do want to check out the Maxfun 10 Mac, I will be sure to have a link for you in the description. It is just dropping on Kickstarter. It's brand new, so don't be surprised if it takes a couple weeks to get this. That's one thing about Kickstarter, is it's not really super fast, but I do know this company I've worked with them before, last year on another scooter, the Maxfun 10 Pro. It was a great scooter, and this is the second scooter I've got from them, and it seems to be completely on point. We're gonna have to do something about this little bracket here, but like minor stuff, guys, you know what I mean? Like, it has everything else. It's got the Maguras, it's got the PMTs, it's got great lighting, it's got a nice screen. This screen is the same screen as my InMotions. It's got great buttons. This is like a metal light up cluster. This is about the nice button cluster you can get aesthetically. It's just beautiful. Not only that, it's 72 volt. A lot of those scooters out there that are 52 volt, 60 volt, they just leave a lot to be, you know, desired. And especially on a road like that where it's 40, 50 mile an hour road and you want to go 60, you can't do it. But this you can. So that's really, to me, the biggest advantage of this over all the 10-inch scooters out there. Top speed, clearly. I don't know any other 10-inch scooter that could go 55 miles an hour and actually, like, especially feel safe about it. Like, the thing feels solid as a rock. I think these guys, Maxfun, they're going to be a great brand this year. A lot of people are going to buy this and be stoked because the price is there. This is kind of like the same price almost as, say, like InMotion RS Lite. It's like $2,600 for this, I think. Kickstarter price. For that, that's an amazing deal. But I'm getting a lot more raindrops here. We need to get the fuck out of here. Sorry for my language. I'm starting to freak out a little. But this is the Great Lake Pontchartrain. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. It's super huge lake down here at the bottom of the Mississippi, right before you get to the ocean. And I'm glad I got to see it in the daytime. Last night it was super dark. I couldn't see anything. Good brake test in the rain. It's got plenty of brakes. I'm sorry about the headlight right now. I will try and tighten that before we show any more videos with it. We're going. Woo! Getting a couple drops in. I gotta close my visor for sure. Sorry if we got drops on the screen now. Time to just teleport back to the hotel before it gets really bad. Oh yeah, we're raining pretty good now. Woo! Nothing like riding in the rain in Louisiana. Let's go. Honestly, feels really good riding in the rain, not gonna lie. Just a tiny little drizzle. Once it starts pouring, fuck that. You won't never catch me riding in a thunderstorm, but right now, yeah. Yeah, like I'm waiting in this when we can just take the crosswalk thing over here and skip everybody. Yeah, we'll just lane split. These lights are so long and terribly timed. Oh yeah, it's starting to come down now. There's our hotel. Luckily for me, we made it back just in time. Let's go. Okay, goes a cop, a friend? Nah. Not a lot of cops in this town actually driving around. I saw 2 police stations. They were full of them, but no action in this town as far as the police. But definitely a lot of action on Super Sunday, guys. If you're ever here on a Sunday in New Orleans, just go live a little and go watch some burnouts for a minute. You'll be absolutely mind blown. Oh, it's getting slippery. Look out. On that full throttle, I slipped a little there. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back home now. That's how you time a ride, guys. I saw that rain coming. I was like, I got maybe 45 minutes. Let's get it. Whew. You saw me go by?
Yeah, I was like,
that's awesome.
have you walked it out yet?
Yeah, I was getting top speed around here. It's so flat. It's a nice road. You know, it's about
Top speed on that thing?
about 60.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
The Segway that's a little bit bigger.
Nice.
Man, it'll do about 60.
Nice.
That's scary on the little fucking.
It's scary when it starts raining.
Got the safety gear on.
Yeah, man.
That's why I was asking if we swapped it out before we put the knee pad.
I saw the rain coming this morning. I was like, I gotta get it riding now. You know?
My son took mine for not telling me. And he comes back, I'm like, wake up. I'm like,
Of course.
like, you're going 30. I'm like, what happened on 65?
Yeah. Stay safe, man. Yeah. Thanks. Alright guys, welcome to another state on this review. Ended up taking a few different states. We are now in Alabama. I'm finally going to do some acceleration tests for you guys. I think there's a good spot down the way here. We will go check it out. This is a great, perfect, flat spot. No wind today. This is as good as a test as we'll ever get on this scooter. Let me turn my blinker off. Draggy. Connect to satellites. Boom, boom. We're in. We should have maximum satellites today. I got it down here in my pocket. Should work just fine. Ready. All right, so here's how this is gonna work, guys. I'm gonna get completely ready. Then I'm gonna hit the button and put it in my pocket and go. So this is round number 1. You reset. And let's get it. 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of wheel spin. Coming in hot. Yeah, baby. There's a couple little spots that stop perfectly flat, but it's damn good. For you guys that are new to my channel, we use this draggy just to get like 0 to 30, 0 to 40. Reset, get it in the pocket, and send it. Going 52 on the dash. I'll be interested to see about how well that really is on the odometer. Usually it's a little bit off, so let me check it again and we'll run it again here. This is a decent spot. As good as it's gonna get here for us on this trip, guys. I don't have all day to make this review, unfortunately. We're like driving like crazy, super tired all the time, and sorry, this took a few days to get this all out and sort of like piece together. I apologize for that. It's probably going to be a bit random of a review, but I hope you get all the information you need about the scooter. If you don't, just drop your questions down below. I would love to answer all your questions about this one. We are going to be riding it for the next few months here, at least, if not the rest of the year, as we go around the country, and we're bringing this with us. Let's hit a reset again. Let's hit this. I'm gonna hit this 4 more times, so 2 more times each way. We should get a decent 0 to 30, 0 to 40, but that's pretty darn good right there, guys. A 4.1 second 0 to 30 is fast. That's fast. You gotta keep in mind the RS and the G space aren't even that. They're maybe 3.5 seconds at best because there's so much wheel spinning still. So to be within a half second of those scooters is a fast scooter. This is a very, very fast scooter, especially for the price. But let's hit reset again, and here we are. Go. I'm happy with that. Let's do round 4. Reset, into the pocket, and send it. We'll do a round 5 and a round 6, and then we're done. 2 more. Reset, Go.
Get it, baby. Get it, baby.
Sorry it's taking so long, guys. I forgot my phone mount on this trip. Normally I just hit the button right here, but we gotta pull it out, do it like this, reset. But this is worth it. We should be able to get you some real numbers on this scooter to compare with other stuff on the market. I think that'll be about it for this, guys. This scooter's great, super fast. Do check back in a month or two. I'll have an update video like I mentioned earlier. Check it out, it's on Kickstarter. This company's got some fun scooters, definitely. Definitely. The last one I tested was super fun as well. They live up to their name, Maxfun. What else can I say?